The next big horror movie of 2025 is finally out in Weapons. Zach Cregger is doing press interviews for the movie, and in a recent interview, he kind of alluded to something that I wasn't expecting at all. He wrote a complete script set in the DC universe. Now that doesn't mean that this movie is gonna get made. Of course, it has to go through all these steps. James Gunn has to check it out. If he likes it, then maybe they get rolling with it. It's a whole thing. But it got me thinking, is that something that we want? Do we want these other directors that are kind of on the rise right now to come in with their own ideas and kind of just find their way into the DC universe where they clearly have a structure of what they want to do? They have the next 10 years planned. Do we want these directors and these other creative people to come in with ideas, with scripts, and kind of find their way into this universe? And technically, we're already getting that next year with Clayface. I mean, Mike Flanagan came in, he had this great idea, he pitched it to James Gunn, he wrote the script, and they loved it, and now it's getting made into a movie. That wasn't a part of the DCU plan that they had for the next 10 years. It was just that good that they wanted to make the movie. So Zach Cregger's movie is basically gonna follow a henchman of, I don't know exactly who. Obviously he didn't let us know all the details of it, but it's gonna follow a henchman that takes down Batman by whatever means. I don't know if it's gonna be like comedic or if it's actually gonna do it, with a full plan in force, but it's gonna follow the henchman. It's gonna follow this low-level thug that's gonna be under maybe like Two-Face or the Joker or something like that. He did say that Joker and Harley Quinn do play a role in the story, and so does Batman to a point, but that on paper sounds kind of interesting. I don't know if it really sells me on the idea, but what do you all think? Is this something that you wanna see? These crazy ideas that traditionally, these movies are gonna follow the villains, the heroes, the ones that we know really well. Do we want to see something like this? I mean, Clayface is very similar to this, where it's a character that we don't really know that well, and it's going to follow the human aspect of that character as he grows into this monster. But then in this movie, it's going to follow a henchman, which we see those all the time in these superhero movies. So that's actually a pretty cool idea. Now that I'm kind of talking to you all about that and really thinking about that, that's an aspect of superhero movies or comic book movies, however you want to phrase it, that we never get to see. And what I always preach on my channel is that we need something new. These movies, because they're oversaturated between Marvel and DC, on top of other companies as well, we need new ideas. We need a new, fresh set of eyes and just a new concept. So if this is a thing that is eventually going to get made, how do you all feel about that? The more I was talking, like I was saying, I think it's going to be a cool idea. Am I optimistic? Yes. Am I kind of like on the fence of maybe this could not work? Of course, but I'm always down to try something new. And this, might be a one-off type of thing where this is a concept and maybe it works really well, but this isn't gonna be something that we see going forward where now we're gonna follow the Penguin's henchmen and just jump from, person to person. It's not gonna be anything like that. So I think at the end of the day, this might be a really good idea. And if you've seen Weapons, this dude is insane with what he does with the stories, with the visuals. And if you've seen Barbarian, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if this is a thing, I would really, really consider this, James Gunn, if you're watching this video, because of course you are. But yeah, I just want to make a quick video talking to you all about this concept, this idea, and this is something that's never been done, even over on Marvel's side. So DC, jump on it. What do you all think? Does this sound like a good idea for the DCU going forward, or does this just sound like a fan-made type of thing? Maybe film it on a really low budget, throw it on YouTube, and just kind of have it like a fan thing. Let me know in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one.